Tonight with Coronado. It's bright. Yeah, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. It's another episode of Reviews on Brews. Tonight we will be trying a couple of cool beers from Savagewood Brewing up in like Scripps Ranch area. First off, we have the Gnarly Dude. This is their ESB. This is a core beer. They do try to keep a ESB on tap year-round, or at least available year-round. Next up is Caffeinated Voyage. This is a coffee kolsch, which I'm kind of interested to try that one out. That's a collaboration between House of Black, and then last but not least, we have Millionaire in Training. That is a hazy IPA, but here's a cool thing. It's low cal, low carb, and keto friendly. So I'm really interested to see how that one turns out. As for ABV, we'll get into that when it comes to that cans round. So, what do we want to start with? Puppy? That's what you get for having an inanimate object as a co-host. We'll start with the Caffeinated Voyage. So, as you can see right there, look at that. Cool little like psychedelic looking thing. This is a coffee kolsch, as I said. Let's see, Scripps Ranch. It is 5.1%. So, have these guys take a step down. Yeah, I really like it. It's kind of cool looking can. Let's see how it tastes. Oh man, good coffee notes right off the bat. All right, because I forgot to do this last week. There's that pour shot. Look at that. Woo! All right. Wow, that looks like a nice light cup of coffee. I'm not gonna lie. Nice head, little bit of like a kind of caramel, light caramel beige color head. Loads of coffee. Oh man, I just want to live in this glass. That the whole flavor profile on this is just, oh man, it's just an amazing smell of coffee. And yeah, if you haven't checked that out, look at that. It's beautiful. All right, cheers. That is good. Wow. It's bright, has a really soft mouthfeel. Up front, you get a lot of that coffee. It's kind of like the main flavor and the main, those notes you pick up most of the way. It's a little bit soft. It's a pretty soft mouthfeel. Comes in with a nice coffee, like I said. And then in rolls this little bit of like malt, I would say. And then it finishes with a little bit of like, just a hint of like citrus, like rind. Kind of like that orange peel, maybe a little bit of lemon peel. Still relatively malty and still with a decent amount of coffee into it. It's an interesting brew. I'm not gonna lie, I don't drink a ton of kolsch beers, and I think it's even more rare to come around a coffee kolsch, but this is damn good. Like, I love coffee, so this is just right up my wheelhouse. But yeah, pretty much all the things that I described. It's a solid brew. I definitely enjoy this. Shout out to the Hop Don. He's the one that that provided me with this one. So cheers to you, man. I appreciate that again. All right. You know what that means? It's out. So time to go rinse, and we're back. So I think we're gonna go with the Gnarly Dude, which is an ESB. Again, one of their core beers, and they do attempt to keep a core or an ESB on tap or available at all points and times throughout the year. I got this in the 16-ounce can. They do 16-ounce cans like this, and I think pretty much every one of their beers. So it's kind of cool to be able to just go in and grab a can like this. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, that's a fluff. That color's nice. that. Nice kind of tan head, nice tan body to it, a little bit of red to it. On the nose, on the notes I mean. Woo. Some caramel, malt sweetness for sure. Little bit of like fruity sweetness to it, but let's see how it tastes. Cheers. That's interesting. Malty, but with like roasted notes kind of thing. The closest I can kind of like attribute it to is like roasted peanuts kind of thing, or like peanuts. I don't know, I always get that in some of the beers. Yeah, a little bit of that sweetness, some malts. And then yeah, just kind of like more of like a peanut bready, like burnt cracker mix is the best way I can kind of like explain it. It's not bad. It's definitely different. It's more of a like a caramel. Well, at least the ones that I've had are like caramel, a little bit more bready. But this is interesting. It finishes nice and dry, so it definitely makes you want to kind of keep drinking. And kind of enjoying it, so that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I would definitely have this again. I enjoy ESBs. Like alt beers, ESBs, all those different types of styles that you don't see as much in San Diego, but I do enjoy them when I come by them, so. Have you tried their caffeinated Kolsch or their ESB? What's your thoughts on it? What's your take? A little bit of spice to it too. I didn't pick that up at first, but yeah, a little bit of like spice, still that flavor that I described, but kind of develops. All right, glass water, and like that, we are back. All right, if you don't remember, the last one we have is Millionaire in Training. Again, this is a 5.5% hazy IPA, low carb, low calorie, keto friendly hazy IPA. So it's a hazy, so you gotta rock it a little bit, I guess. Nice lighter color to it. A little bit of haze going on. Big head, definitely big head. Kind of like a, like a light pear juice, peach juice. Man, you get like, I was holding it here and I was able to smell it up at first. It might have been from the can, but still, I'm gonna say it's from here because how good it smells. Ah, loads of tropical notes. Ah, good peach, a little bit of like passion fruit, a little bit of mango, some pineapple. Peach. Oh, I love peach. I don't think I could say that enough. There's always like a beer that comes around that I'm like, peach. Oh, I love peach. Peach juice. Oh, peaches. Yeah. Dang, that's good. Cheers. Let's give it a try. Really light. That is crushable. That is crushable. Really light. But still packing a great flavor profile. Peach, citrus, a little bit of pineapple, and kind of a soft, slightly hoppy finish. That's how I would describe this one. It's bright, it's a little bit soft, great flavors, and then it just mellows out perfectly. It's definitely light. It's really good. Yeah, I'm interested on this one. Have you tried this one? What's your take? It's kind of cool to see some low carb, low calorie ones popping up. My favorite one off the top of my head would be Novo's. Low Cal, SoCal, that one's really good. But this is definitely giving it a crazy run for its money because the flavor and the notes that come from this, plus a low calorie version, oh my God. What more do you ask for? Has a little bit of spice to it. Little bit of a yeasty spice, which, I mean, it's hazy, so haven't had that in a while actually, so it's kind of a fun like throwback to hazies that I've had over the past year or two. Really, really good. Savagewood, you've been doing damn good stuff. All these beers tonight I've enjoyed, like every single one of them, no joke. Yeah. Look at that, it even has a little bit of lace to it. If I had to rank these three so far, in first to last for tonight, at least, just comparing these three, the Voyage would be number 1, and then this Millionaire in Training, and then the ESB. The ESB, I would like a little bit more of a caramel, like more of a malty feel. It's still really good, but it's probably like my least favorite out of the three. Really good though. Millionaire Training, oh man, I'm getting this like really nice hop that's slowly crept in with this one. So it's a creeper, but it's a good one. And then just that coffee, that really got me. I love coffee, and that's just a solid brew right here. So, yeah. Have you tried these three? What's your picking or your rating of these three, first through third? If not, what's your favorite brew at Savagewood? Comment down below what's your rating on them, or what's your favorite brew there. I'm kind of curious about a little bit of a mixture between these two. Got a little bit of ESB. Gnarly, dude. We're gonna be a little bit on a gnarly voyage. Color stayed pretty much identical. That coffee that overpowers almost everything, I think. So maybe this isn't a great idea because the coffee just can overpower most of it, but let's give it a try. Up front, the very first little, right off the bat, it's a solid mixture between these two. You get a little bit more of that malt, a little bit more sweetness, and then the coffee just steamrolls everything. Which, I mean, I guess is a huge shout out to House of Black. Y'all must be making some really good coffee. I definitely should stop through and try what you have to offer, because this is damn good. As you can tell from the huge smile on my face. Yeah. Definitely number 1. He was number 1, Mr. Krabs. My favorite stupid episode. So thanks for coming on tonight's journey. I can't actually tell if you can see these because my monitor died. So I'll move it back just a little bit. Hopefully you can see all these. My bad if you can't. Thanks for coming on this journey with me through some cool brews from Savagewood Brewing up in Scripps Ranch. It's far from my house, so it's kind of like one of those places that I don't get to a lot, just because it's like a 30-minute drive each way. So sadly, I don't get out to really outside of Chula Vista or like maybe North Park very often. But it's always a pleasure when I get to experience new breweries and showcase new breweries and stuff like that. So Savagewood, as you know, hasn't been on this channel. If you don't know, hasn't been on this channel before. I've had them, I believe, at Collabapalooza, like this last round. I think that's about it. So yeah, it's good to see that they're doing really cool beers. This is only 3. They do have a pretty, I think there's, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head from like being there. I think there's like 8 to 12 different beers. I'm trying to think. Yeah, on tap, so they have different varieties. So definitely stop in, give them a try, give them a shout out on Instagram, things like that if you have them or if you've tried some of their stuff, because I think they're doing some cool stuff. I really enjoyed these 3. I'm excited to see how they grow and how they progress into the future, especially with some cool collaborations and things like that. Thank you for watching. If you're not already, hit that follow, that subscribe button that's around here somewhere. Look at the next video that's like right here maybe. If you're on YouTube, the video will be right here. If you're on Instagram, you're wondering why I'm pointing right here to a video that won't be there. But hit that follow, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and I appreciate it. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Brandon, this is Reviews on Brews, and I hope you have a great week. Hopefully you have a great month. It's still the beginning of August, so hopefully it shapes up to be a good one. And if not, 2020 is almost over, so let's hope for a better 2021. All right, on that note, I will see y'all on the next one. You got to do some screen grabs for like thumb notes or thumbnails and things like that. Be like, that's probably terrible looking.